map for the old free elo. Let's see if it's as good for the new free elo and if they can take a win here. All right. Add mini bits being done here in the studio. Alrighty, let's look at the bans. So, oh, wait a minute. That's not right. There you go, it's supposed to be on this. Alright, so we have the blue team are banning first. So they are going to ban Blackbeard. Very good ban for this this map because of the windows. It's just all windows everywhere. Repelling on windows. And that's where Blackbeard makes his nest and is at his most homely. Nomad is a great operator to ban on this map simply because of the run out potential on this map from defenders. So taking Nomad off the board makes that a little bit more comfortable for them. But Lucy is going to be the next ban for the orange team, which is Mystic. Let's see who they're going to ban on defense. Let's see who free elo will ban on defense. And it's going to be Vigil. Interesting. Free elo do like intel, so I guess taking off players that deny that intel does make good sense. So that's a good pick there coming out from free elo. Not too unexpected either. Not too unexpected. All right. What should we do next? What should we do next, people? How about let's remind you that we have this. Send out a tweet. Use the hashtag R6XBPL and your tweet might appear on the stream. Can't guarantee it, but it might do. It's not automatic. They are selected and chosen. Cafeteria and Garage is going to be the first site that we go to. Being picked here by the defenders, which is free elo. Now, Mirror is in play. And that's going to be very, very useful. Mirror. Typically, you'd want to set a mirror window up in here. That's what you want to do. Where you put your other mirror window, not quite sure. It can vary. It can vary. Okay, so I see Sweel, one of our Challenger League casters, getting in there and promoting his channel. I think he's on like 46 followers. He just needs 4 more and he can go for the affiliate. So if you're watching this, write down the name Sweel6. And then after this, after the games are done tonight, head over to that channel, give him a follow, help him get to the affiliate. That'd be great. All right, so Retro is going to be playing around on yellow stairs. He's going to come back down though, so I guess he's been getting hatches. Yeah, we do have hatches. 2 hatches. 3 hatches. Plenty of hatches. Hatches aplenty have been reinforced. And all 5 players from free elo are going to be remaining downstairs here around the site area. We're not going to see any spawn peaks or anything like that. It is going to be all players on site, as 4 players are going to spawn over here on the gas station side. I know this is... No, gas station is the other side. I forget what this side is called. But they're spawning over here anyway. OG Toaster. He is OG. He is spawning on the gas station side. And he is on drones, getting intel for his team. Checking the admin side before his teammates start to push in there. Now, it is very common for an admin take. And it is very common for admin to be defended heavily. But it is not being defended at this point. So whether they realize it or not, Mystic actually have complete control of the top floor. But they are still going to spend time trying to clear it out just to make sure. And we can see that Sorksa is starting to move through. As he is entry, it's his job to go in first. And he is going to find some peoples. And he is going to see what he can do. But there's no one around. There's no one around. So he's just peeking, face checking, making his way along. Going to take out the default cam. As we can hear Sledge doing some work over here. Oh, rip. It's been... Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Sledge opening up lines of sight down below. But whether or not they realize it, they've got complete control of the first floor as well. Except for Colin here, waiting to make possibly a cheeky flank. Or he's just going to sit here and wait patiently. Let's see what he's going to do. Right, we hear a player drop, so we know there's one in lobby. That is Sorksa moving around through antechamber, getting to above site. Colin is in a good place here to capitalize on this. Retro is down below in the cafeteria as damage gets done to the floor of Antechamber to move those defenders out of the way. And Colin looks like he's ready to start making a move, but there is no one there in lobby. There is a player all the way over in Visa, though. And that is Flanks, who gets taken down by the C4. Well played to Mr. Glossy Club. Early pick there for Mirror, who's going to then go upstairs to floor number 1, to floor number 2 for a big rotate. As Retro takes down Saucer. Nearly called him Saucer. That'd have been brilliant. All right, so Zofia gets into a gunfight here with one player on the stairs. That is Glossy, as the other player comes in through meeting, so he's got 2 places to look. Liam and White Joe, last 2 players left. Liam manages to get through. He is going to drop as 2 players are up on that top floor now, but we've still got Colin down here on Spiral. Both these players moving their way over to yellow stairs. They've got no diffuser. Oh, Liam sees the player coming down Spiral. White Joe gets that frag. He's going to take out the utility. Liam is going to make his way into sight and go for a plant in a default spot. He starts to stick it. White Joe turns around. He doesn't manage to get that kill as Retro, just in the nick of time, manages to clean up and take round number 1 for free elo. Now, that was a very good round for free elo. A very good round for free elo. We saw there a big hold downstairs. We saw a lot of time wasted up on the top floor with the attackers trying to drone it out. And make sure that they had free roam upstairs. And in all that time, they didn't find anything. And as they started to do some damage and start to maybe work their way down a bit, Free Elo made their way upstairs and capitalized on the fact that Mystic thought they were safe. But they weren't. Well, they were, but Free Elo just came around and said, yeah, full sense of security, bro. So, yeah, nicely done. Good round, good round. That's 1 on the board. 3 kills there, going to Retro. Why Joe, the only one to pick up a frag on his team. Now, Joe is not known as a fragger. He is support. Officially, he is flex support. But he isn't known typically as a fragging role. He can get kills, but typically he plays the roles that aren't quite so suited to being in a position to get those kills. But here in this game today, he is the one player on his team that has managed to get a pick. Let's see if the rest of the guys can step up and start to approach that level. All right, so we have a shield being placed here by Smoke eventually, I guess. He's just chilling at the moment. Castle barricade, that's going to stop anyone from rappelling on these windows and shooting down onto long desk. Nice. We've got no reinforcements but a rotate here on the right. We've got a castle barricade on the window. That's why Smoke hasn't put that down. Now we could get a rehost here. We've got 30 seconds of prep, of action to rehost if no one has died. But it looks like Free Elo are just going to play the 4v5 and not go for that rehost. We have had a lot of rehosts and a lot of delays this week. So on the one hand, I'm kind of grateful to Free Elo. On the other hand, I'm kind of thinking, guys, don't put yourselves at too much of a disadvantage. You're one round up. Don't take it for granted. All right, so Joe and Zofia rappelling on admin with Zofia rappelling in. No, I'm lying. Who is it that rappelled in? Was it Flanks? No, who was it? I thought it was Zofia. Oh, unless she's gone straight onto drones. Saucer does take down Colin. Leaving us in a 3v5 now. There's Colin's dead body. Rip. As, that signal jammer is going to stop any drones from going through too long desk. Now, Glossy Club, Retro, and Jag will need to play this carefully if they want to stand a chance. Glossy, though, is going to get a pick. That is Saucer out. That is the entry fragger out. We've still got a lot of utility and guns left on the side of Mystic, but Mystic do still have control of their sights, and they do have the man advantage. Let's see if they can capitalize on this still. We can see there a blue player laid down. It is Jag. Oh, he stands up. He doesn't see the head. He's going to sit there and wait as that proximity sensor. No, Magnet is going to go out to stop him from getting flashed or blown up by Sage. Flanks does take down Glossy Club, but Jag is in good position to stop the player as he moves into meeting. Retro does pick up the frag, and it's a 2v3. But these two defenders for Free Elo look like they're very strongly positioned and are looking at just the right spot. Smoke grenade is going to go out, which is going to deny these two defenders from seeing that player. He has returned, so we are going to see him back for the next round at least. That's something. 55 seconds to go. All the time in the world here for Mystic, as they are going to start to drone. And OG Toaster is going to start to push on that intel. Both players here from Free Elo just holding meeting and bathroom. Very, very carefully, just waiting. Proximity sensor goes off. Plant is going down, but the gunfight isn't going to stop it. Plant is going to be successful. No, Retro manages to stop it. Retro denies it. The plant is not successful. And he manages to take down Liam, leaving us in a 2v1. We had a 4v5. And somehow Free Elo are now in a 2v1. Smart player does manage to take down Retro. That is Joe. Remember, not the fragger. He doesn't have diffuser. He's going to pre-fire everything. He's going to go back to try to get that diffuser. But if he tries to stick it now, this is an easy kill for Jag. 2 seconds. This is the time now where Jag just has to move in. It's an easy pick. One way or the other. There we go. And Free Elo take that round. 2 rounds up. Two rounds up. Free Elo go. Well played. Now, we did see that Mystic were the favourites. But at the moment, Free Elo turning it around, winning a 4v5. What can you say, stream? What can you say? All right. So, as we get back to the lobby, we can see here, we are going to have Glossy Club 6 picking Pulse and going on to Rook, and Joe 6 picking Sledge and going on to Buck. Oh, Cone. Alright, so Lobby and Press is going to be the the third site to get played here by Free Elo. And Glossy Club playing on Rook means he does unlock himself an achievement. The achievement he unlocks is the Dressed to Kill achievement. Glossy Club making sure that his team are running around with the finest of 2XB merch and are literally dressed to kill as they shoot their enemies with the 2XB logo on their chest. Well done, Glossy Club, for earning that achievement. Alright, so downstairs in lobby. Now, it used to be the common thing was you get a Monty, a Glaz, and you would just force your way into the front, plant in the doorway behind a load of smokes, get out and just watch it from afar. These days, that isn't so much the play. These days, what we tend to see is heavy pushes on upstairs to get control of the top floor, and you have to do that because the defenders these days move along to the top floor. That hatch is going to get opened. There'll be little holes somewhere here in the floor at some point, allowing the defense to look down onto the double door in case anyone tries to push in. And it is becoming a lot more common now for attackers to actually take control of press and try to plant in here. Somewhere around this table, this harpsichord, or people call it piano, it's actually a harpsichord, fun fact, or plant somewhere around here. However, the problem with planting here is you do have a hatch up here, which is typically going to be open, but Free Elo choosing to not do that. We have Glossy Club playing as Rook here in admin, and he's going to try to deny a push through this admin office as Colin takes down Joe. Nice early pick there for Valkyrie. Not sure where that was, but we've got 3 players here pushing their way in through Visa. Flanks, sees the player there on white stairs. He's going to push him back as Sophia, played by Liam, is going to try and push him down there. Or was it Sorksa? Oh, I can't tell. Sophia and Ash look very similar tonight for some reason. Don't know why. Now, we do have a defender there in admin, but Sorksa has completely bypassed it. He has heard the defender. Oh, but he turns away just at the wrong time. Glossy's there watching and waiting. Glossy opens fire, but Sorksa comes off better in that gunfight as Flanks is up here watching the flanks of Sorksa, and he does take down Kais. I'm going to call him Kais. I'm going to forget the Q. I'm going to assume it's a silent Q. Retro is holding up here on yellow stairs, but he is going to back up and join his teammate down below. OG Toaster sitting here watching the angles, waiting for a pick as his teammates clear the top floor and get complete control. Retro is down below, Jag is down below. All defenses are down below. And that is top floor control in place of Mystic. They're still checking just to make sure. Ace is going to open up that hatch ready for a drop into press. And I would predict that that is what they are likely to go for. If they can clear out press, I expect we will see a drop down here as Liam is going to go round to the windows of press to cover the yellow doorway. Retro coming up yellow stairs manages to take down flanks. 3v3. He is going to back out, head over to Spiral. Great play there from Retro. Always keep them guessing. Sorcerer, though, is sitting and waiting. He knows that it's likely that is exactly where that player is going to go to. Oh, the smoke grenade goes out. He's not going to be able to watch that flank, but the plant is going down as suspected right here by the table. We have Liam taken out from the run out by Colin, but the plant is successful. OG Toaster in a 1v3. 45 seconds, he has to hold this all on his own and not get taken down. Valkyrie's going to come around, he's going to get that pick, he's going to knock her down, but it's not going to be enough. It's an impactless frag. As Free Elo win round number 3. Wowzers. So, Free Elo, not the favourites here tonight, but are doing very well. Very well indeed. This is a new Free Elo to what I've seen in the past. I'm not going to rake up their contribution, that's not the right word. Their performance, I'm going to say, from Season 1. They were, and Glossy won't mind me saying this, he's aware of it, they were probably the second lowest performing team, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. We had some good teams, but you know, Free Elo were not anywhere near the top, unfortunately for them. But this season, coming back strong in game number 1, here to prove that they aren't out yet. And if this is a taste of what the new Free Elo roster is like, I'm looking forward to seeing what they give us over the next 7 weeks of league stages, to be quite honest with you. Mystic are a very accomplished team so far. They are currently in the playoffs for SEL, round 3 of playoffs. So clearly Mystic aren't to be trifled with by any means. So this is a good match. This is a good match so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Game of the week is going to be tomorrow, where we see Athena versus Reborn. But this one, yeah, this is working out nicely. I like what these two teams are giving us so far. All right, so downstairs, cafeteria and garage, we've got a heavy set of defenses going on upstairs. Now, we are going to see a Mute and Mozzie combo up on the top floor. This is nice. This is what we like to see. So we are going to see signal jammers denying drones from coming through this double door. You can probably still sneak one around from this side. I think you probably could still get a drone through there if you wanted to. No signal jammers going up here, but we are going to have Mozzie pests all around the place being placed by Glossy. And we are going to have all 5 players coming over here from the admin side yet again. Do we have an admin hold? Yes, we do. We have Glossy Club up here holding admin. Even though, excuse me, even though it is a downstairs site. Now, we can see a player. That probably is Colin. It is Colin over here in Visa. He's going to back out. Let's take a look at what the guys from Mystic are doing, though. I haven't spectated them enough, I feel, so I'm going to spectate them a bit more. Sorkser going on drones to drone for his teammates. Liam trying to make it up to the top to head into admin. He is going to make it in successfully, along with his teammate Joe, who is already in. Flanks in Visa. Going to put down the utility to stop Colin from getting that flank. He's not going to shoot them out. He doesn't want them to know that he's there. Jag is playing down below on yellow stairs, very close to the site. Kai's playing on white van. Colin's still sitting here waiting for his time to shine. And Glossy on the yellow stairs, just waiting for his time to shine also. As the attackers now have control of the top floor. They've got hatches open and they can drop whenever they want. Oh, but Colin does get Sorkser. Managed to take him down. That was in the lobby. Now, this isn't what we want from Sorkser. I mean, he is entry. He is supposed to be the first one going in, but he's supposed to be going in getting kills, not getting killed. Oh, we hear the player drop. We see the player drop. Colin comes around. He knows he's there. Beautiful headshot from Colin onto Joe, but Flanks gets a quick refrag, making it a 4v3. Liam coming down Spiral. Flanks joining him at the bottom of Spiral, and OG Toaster on yellow. But Glossy Club, I think, is still down below. He's right there. And that's Diffuser dropped. Glossy gets the kill. He waits for another one to come around. That is Flanks, and he does take him down. He doesn't kill him, but Liam takes down Colin. Flanks finishes off Glossy, leaving us in a 2v2. Nicely done now by Mystic. And at this moment in time, they aren't yet in the driving seat. They've got Diffuser. They've got the man count all balanced out. But Flanks is very low on health. 20 HP. He just needs one bullet to go down. Default Cam is going to spot where he is along with his teammate most likely. Kai is just watching Security Hall. Jag watching from the other side, but both players have stacked up on Cafeteria. C4's going to get ripped, and that's going to take down Liam. Great play from Kai. His flank still has Diffuser. He's going to try to push in. He's going to move into Security and pre-fire all the angles, but Jag is there, and he gets that frag, and that is round number 4 going to free Elo. Mystic, what are you doing? Great showing coming out from free Elo. Not many people expected this, I don't think, in all honesty. In all honesty. All right, round number 5. We are going to go to console, office, and meeting room. The same site rotation that we saw the first time, which makes perfect sense. They've played here once already. They've won it once already. They're going to go back because it's just become unlocked. So why not?
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
Okay, now let's take a look at what's going on here. Is there any... No, there isn't. Okay, cool. Alright, so console and meeting. Let's take a look at some stats for this map. From Season 1, we do not have stats for the maps yet because we're too early into the season, but we can use last season's stats. And if we take a look at the stats for this site, console and meeting, it was 43% attacker favoured. This map overall is 46% attacker favoured, meaning it's 54% defender favoured. And by rights, free Elo have no business doing this well right now in defense. Actually, no, to be fair, they're within their rights to be 4-0 up. But based on stats from last season, we would expect Mystic to win these next 2 rounds. Let's see if they'll be able to pull that off. As we get a pretty standard free Elo defensive setup. Holes here in the bottom of the wall, rotate, reinforcement, holes just underneath, although I think that's probably been made by mistake by the shotgun. Actually, this isn't a typical free Elo. Oh my god, Glossy spawn peeking? That's an achievement. Glossy knows he's got an achievement. And that is the, give them a chance. Give them a chance. But Why Joe sees that spawn peek and raises it. 1 by taking down Retro, who is pretty much, well, he is the top fragger on free Elo right now. That is their top fragger down. He is 8 and 3. And he's not going to be boosting that number up anymore in this round, that's for sure. So well played there to Joe for getting that kill. Sorksa trying to make his entry. He's going to reload. Oh, he almost gets caught out there by Jack. He's going to run around and come in here into the little teller's office. Holland tried to come around to get that flank on him, but Sorksa does get the pick. 3v4. And is this going to be the first round that Mystic are going to take the win on? We have Gridlock repelling outside this window. Sorry, not Gridlock. It looked like Gridlock, but it's Sledge. Jag does take down Sorksa, though. And Sledge is just going to wait here patiently as Gridlock is going to come up and join him. Utility's going to go out, and we are going to get the standard rappel into sight and try to plant. That drone is going to spot Mozzie. They know exactly where he is. They know to cover. Oh, gas grenade is going to go out from smoke, though, and that's going to deny the rappel in. Good play there. Glossy is down below, getting ready with his C4 to deny the plant from below. Classic free Elo play. C4 is getting ripped. I think it's been placed, and he will be waiting for the call to set that off. Flanks downstairs, rappelling up to bathroom window. No, to white window, yellow window. To try and push up that staircase. Glossy just waiting for the call. Glossy takes a load of damage, though. That's going to be the denial. Oh, and he does get the kill. That's the double for Glossy. He runs out. And he gets a second. Glossy Club with a triple kill. Diffuser is dropped downstairs. Why Joe's on the roof all on his own. Glossy's going to get reset. There is nothing Joe can do here. He's got 3 players to find and a diffuser to pick up. What is going on? Glossy's been reborn. Why Joe coming around, but he doesn't realise that Glossy is playing aggressively, and he gets that 4K. Stream, can we talk about Glossy Club getting a 4K? All right. Just roasting, roasting Glossy in the match chat for a moment. All right, so Glossy gets the 4K. 4K. What am I saying? The 4K. Well played to Glossy. Yeah, this is a new Glossy club that we're seeing, and they go 5-0 up. This is a great position right now for free elo. 5-0. This is going to be a bit of a challenge for Mystic.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? All right. Okay, so Glossy has played Rook again, but for those that are wondering, you can only earn a stream achievement once on a map, so he will not get a second achievement for that. He won't get a second achievement for spawn peeking as well if he tries to do that. Let's take a look at the setup. We've got no players here, one player here on the top floor. Glossy is going for another spawn peek. He might be getting a little bit too comfortable with this new fragging role. But they have all spawned over here on admin's side, so his spawn peek is not going to be successful. As Joe is going to drone, Flanks is going to drone, Toaster is droning, Liam waiting for the calls to go in, and Sorkser is droning. Intel is there, and Sorkser is going to start moving in. We can see one player at the bottom of Spiral. There's a red ping, and he is going to get spotted. Colin goes down to 1 HP, and he has 1 HP in a nightmare as he rotates back down to site. And he is going to have to play anchor for the rest of the round unless he feels like some late flanks. Now, there is a player here on white, and Glossy Club manages to take him down. He goes for the pre-fires. I'm concerned that this is someone else playing on Glossy's account. No disrespect, Glossy, but what is going on? Toaster sending his drone up white stairs. Oh, and it's going to get stopped by a signal jammer as Flanks is starting to move up. Now, don't forget, it's a lobby and press site. Highs is up here in meeting. He sees the drone. There's a second drone there. He's going to take that one out. Glossy gets a double kill. I'm speechless, people. I am speechless. 5v3 as Liam takes down Retro, making it a 4v3. That is it. Glossy's reign of terror is over. 9-4. That's where that ends right here in this round. Joe getting ready to jump in. Not getting ready. He is in as Liam is upstairs as well. Toaster droning out, getting that intel for his teammates. Now, meeting is going to be the site of the plant. Toaster on the stairs, waiting to come up and take that opportunity, but Kais takes down Joe with the SMG-11, 3v2. Colin has been reset, so he is a little bit better off than he was previously. Toaster pushing in to play aggressively onto the defenders, but he is there behind the desk and is taken down by OG Toaster, 2v2 now. An advantage I would put in the hands here of the attackers. They're going to move in and they're going to try to go for this plant, but are they aware of any C4s underneath? It doesn't matter because there is no C4 player still alive. Colin is down here on benches. Holes getting opened up to watch for the flanks. Colin is going to come up those stairs. Jag is going to come up white. Colin up yellow, Jag up white. Colin needs to be careful here. There's no holes in the wall, so he's perfectly clear. Plant has not been started yet. Mystic very, very cautious right now. Going to chuck an EMP. Oh, ADS picks that up. Toaster's dropped down to site. He's on site and he is going to go for the plant. Is it going to get denied? No, because the attackers are up, the defenders are upstairs, but there's a hole in the floor. Is this going to work against Mystic? Oh no, the plant is denied. Colin ducks back into bathroom. He's moved out into Arboretum or whatever it's called. 5 seconds to go. Jack turns around, goes the wrong. Sorry, Liam goes the wrong way, turns around, Jack is there. 6-0. I got so confused there. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I'm not really casting in the way I should be. I'm just... No disrespect to Free Elo. Glossy knows I'm a Free Elo fan. I'm a fan of most of the teams. All of the teams. There are no teams that I don't like. But Free Elo have supported me since I started casting, so I have a soft spot for Free Elo. But This is a different free elo that we're seeing here. Mystic need to step up their game. Mystic are doing the right things. They're droning, they're acting on intel, but at the moment they're just losing gunfights. I think that's the key thing here, is they're losing the gunfights and they're not watching their flanks well enough. They've bought a lot of flank cover with the gridlock, which to be fair is pretty much all the flank cover you can bring other than claymores, because of course Nomad is banned. But they're using the flank cover, but they're just, I don't know why it wasn't working for them, because they were just getting flanked left, right, and center. And even when they weren't getting flanked, they're running around corners mid-reload and getting caught out by a player that is just there not reloading. Anyway, that's the end of the first half. We are now in the second half.
10 seconds remaining.
Free elo is 6-0 up. This is on track to be the fastest game that we have had so far this season. Which wouldn't be difficult. Which wouldn't be difficult, to be quite honest with you. If you've watched the previous 2 games, you'll understand why it's not difficult to be the fastest game in the season so far. Oh, it's just been a catalogue of screw-ups from the game, from internet, from all sorts of stuff. All right, so Retro is going to put a very crafty claymore there outside the balcony window, just in case there's a run out. Now, obviously, you're going to want to repel somewhere at a window here to open up the holes here on this floor to take out the bandit batteries that are on the wall. But you don't want to get someone jumping out of this balcony, if I can get up there, shooting the player on the rappel. So that claymore is going to deny that, as Glossy's going to take a little bit of damage playing on gridlock. He is the flank denial here, and he's going to deny that flank as well as he can. Now he sees, I don't know if he saw that Mozzie pest. We all saw it, but I don't know if he saw it. That is going to be allowed to stay alive, so drones are going to be cut off from going down that staircase. Now, an enemy does get detected outside. He jumps out into the claymore, but manages to stay alive somehow. No, he must have blown it up. Sorksa takes down Colin. Now, let's see the return here of Mystic. I want to see Mystic win some rounds. I don't want a 7-0. I want a 7-5 or overtime. Every game, I want to see either a 7-5 or overtime. So let's see Mystic. Please give it to us. Oh! C4 gets pulled, but Jag just runs up aggressively. Face checks. Takes down Sorksa as he tries to rip that C4, but it is not successful. 4v4, 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go. Main door is getting opened up, and we are getting a push here as Flanks takes down Glossy Club. Jag very low on health as he gets into a gunfight. We got one player up yellow stairs. That is going to be pushed by Buck, but Liam is going to get that kill. 4v2. I'm thinking here we're going to see a Mystic round. Mystic are well in the driving seat. Oh no, but Glossy takes down White Joe. That is important plant denial off of the board, but Flanks does get the refrag, leaving Kai's all on his own as Thermite in a 1v2. Now, Maestro is dead. He cannot deny this plant, but he can give intel. Great play from Kai as he doesn't get the kill, but that is a very good aggressive play as a Thermite. This guy seems to be a bit of a gunner, even though the frag count doesn't show that. And Flanks does manage to pick up that last kill, and finally we see Mystic winning a round. Thank goodness for that, Mystic. Thank goodness for that. All right, looks like we have some action here. Let's take a look. Okay. I don't know why we put that one up, but fair enough. Thank you very much to UIU Esports for that tweet, giving out the calls, letting people know, hey, come and watch. We're at 130 viewers right now. Well played, people. All right, Archives and Tellers is going to be the next site to get played. Now, we haven't seen this site get played yet. Let's take a look at the stats for this site. Almost pressed the wrong button. Let's take a look at the stats. That was the wrong button. I didn't mean to press that one. Ignore that. Oh, the excitement is too much. The excitement is too much. All right, so we are going to get reinforcements, pretty typical, on all of the hatches. Loads of holes getting opened up here. We have no Echo in play, which is unusual. Echo, very, very good for defending this site. Right, let's take a look at the stats properly this time. Archives and Tellers in Season 1 was 78% attacker favored. So this is a very big risk here for Mystic to take this site. Let's hope they've got something special up their sleeves. We're going to have Wide Joe playing on Pulse down below. We should have at least 2. We got 3 C4s. Now, what will happen here is Wide Joe will give the calls to his teammates and he'll give the pings, allowing his team to throw the C4s up to deny any plant that tries to go down in this room. Now, you used to be able to plant on this desk, but you can't anymore. You can climb onto that desk, but as soon as you start to plant, it breaks the desk to pieces. But you can still plant up here on this bit in the middle and on these desks, and that will help you stay alive if a C4 is tossed up. Utility getting pinged by Kais. We've got Amaru, we've got Capital, we've got Zofia, we've got some big frags and heavy assaulting attackers coming out here from Free Elo. Sorxa playing on yellow stairs. Going to hold an angle passively and then back off. We've got Liam, who's going to be playing on yellow, backing him up downstairs. Wide Joe giving the calls. Knows there's 2 players up above. They aren't on site, but they are up above. He's lost sight of them now. His flanks just watching for a player to come down yellow. Oh, Colin and Jag take a load of damage, but Jag does get that kill. Takes down the Toaster. The Toast is burnt, and Colin there with his teammates. All of them just running around looking a little bit confused about what to do right now. Just like, should we go over here? Should we go over there? What do we do? Oh! Was that a breaching charge? That was a breaching charge. Okay, I thought it was a C4, but it was a breaching charge. It looks like we are going for the standard hold in Tellers. Sorry, the standard plant in Tellers. Now, although Free Elo have man advantage, I think the advantage right now has to go to Mystic. They've got Pulse down below, still giving that intel. They've still got 2 C4s on the board for plant denial. We need to see Free Elo doing some aggressive work here if they want to win this round and make it a 7-1. We all want to see a 6-2 at the end of this, I think. But let's see what's going to happen. Diffuser has been dropped, so that's going to be left upstairs on the top floor. With 1 minute remaining, the attackers have a fair bit of work to do here. They've got holes opened up. This is quite a clever play. Oh, no, the player down below is spotted by Glossy Club, and he takes him down. That is flanks. Outflanked as Glossy is getting ready to drop the utility. That EMP grenade will take out the Pulse heartbeat scanner, so he won't be able to watch what's going on. There we go, that's it, it's out. He doesn't know exactly where the player is, but he's got a rough idea. He's going to send the C4 up, and he is going to deny the plant successfully. Well played to Wide Joe. Kais is down, and Liam finishes off the kill. 3 versus 2 now. 18 seconds to go. Retro starting the plant. There are no more C4s in play, but Wide Joe with the shotgun, he manages to bring it out as Glossy gets a pick. Glossy is the last man standing. He's going to come downstairs. He has got to play for kills, but he walks into that goo mine. The defenders, if playing smart, will just hold back and wait. And that is another round going to Mystic. A round 1 on time. Well played to Mystic for a very good defense. This is what we like to see. All right, this is the run for Mystic. We're going to see them coming back. To be fair to Mystic, it was a ballsy play to go to that site. Like I say, 78% of the time we saw that site played in Season 1, it was won by the attacking team. My assumption there is Mystic thought, hey, let's throw Free Elo off. They're going to think we're going to go upstairs. Let's go downstairs. They won't have the right utility for it, and hopefully we can catch them out. We saw a nice attempt at the attack from Free Elo with holes up above, dropping EMPs from up above, so that those players wouldn't get shot through the floor or taken out by C4s, but could take out the Pulse heartbeat scanner, all at the right time to allow a plant to go down. But Joe, playing on the Pulse, he already had the intel he needed. He threw the C4, managed to deny that first plant, and then that second plant, again with the shotgun. Great plays from Wide Joe coming in clutch for his team in that round. Now, to mix it up even more, Lobby and Press is going to get played here by the boys and girls from Mystic. We will no doubt see a top floor hold, much like we see most times we go to this site. But let's see how it's going to be done
Seconds to insertion.
by Mystic. Now we have a standard rotate. This hatch will get opened. We've got that hatch now opened by White Joe. Holes here, which will allow a player either in bathroom to watch over into this room here, but most likely we will see it used by a defender in sight here, watching into bathroom, I suspect. Although we do have a rotate here, to be fair. No, we are going to see a play here. All right, fine. If that's how it's going to be, Liam, that's how it's going to be. Two of them in here. All right, big plays, big bathroom plays. Sorks are just, yeah, let's not worry about that. Toaster making the default holes here so we can look down onto the double door. What is the take going to be from free Elo? We have 4 players coming up here into admin. Amaru makes her way in already, and they know that they have control. They clearly had drones in here and said, hey, it's clear to go. There is no one in admin. Let's just get straight in. And they are going to start pushing onto OG Toaster, who's going to go for a late reinforcement. Risky play. He could have got wallbanged there, but he got away with it. Now, Retro looking like he wants to make a move here onto meeting. Just doing a quick 360 before he decides. Going to chuck that drone out on Colin. Goes for a shot down the long desk there. We got Capitao being played by Kais, trying to do similar. Sees a signal jammer, that goes down. That's going to allow the drones to roam free as Liam playing on yellow is going to back out a little bit with White Joe with a very nasty angle here down below the meeting room door, watching for anyone to walk through. This is a great pick. This is a great spot. I can see him getting a kill here. I did not see that coming though. Did not see that. How did that? Oh no, that was the team kill. That is an achievement unlocked for our guy there. That is unfortunate as Jag gets taken down as well. Retro refrags the player that took his teammate's life. We are in a 3v3. Drone is going to get sent out by Colin, trying to gather the intel he needs. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Free Elo taking the time to try to gather all the information they need. Flanks coming up for the flank. Why Joe downstairs on site waiting. Flanks does get that flank successfully, leaving Retro all on his own. Retro 1v3. He knows there's a player upstairs somewhere. He's got to go there to get the diffuser. He manages to take down Flanks.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
40 seconds to go. Pre-firing all the possible angles. One player on spiral. Does he know? He's holding the angle like he knows someone's there. Liam is there waiting. He turns away. I don't think he realizes. It is common for a player to be there. He is going to pre-kit, and he gets the pick. Nicely done. 1v1. Come on, Joe. Can you clutch this up? 20 seconds to go. That barbed wire is going to give the game away. He knows Maestro's there. Retro hears Maestro jiggling around. Joe, what's he going to do? That Maestro cam's going to give the calls. Joe knows exactly where he is. He can zap him. He is going to zap him. He's going to take a lot of damage off, and then he's going to come out. He actually gets the kill. He gets the kill. Well played to Joe. Fortunately for him, Ash had so little health, he actually managed to deny that plant with the Evil Eye and get that pick, winning the round for Mystic. 6-3. This is more like it, people. This is what we want to see. A nice, close match. Did the TK from Jag play into that? That's the question. We don't know. Would they have won it if Jag hadn't have taken Kai's out of play? It's one for the history books. It's one for the history books. All right, cafeteria and garage. Fuse is going to get played. All right, all right. Oryx going to get pulled out here by Sorksa. Great pick. We have seen Oryx be put to great use on Consulate through Season 1 by the likes of Kix. Kix from Athena. He played Oryx every defensive round on Consulate, picked up 21 kills. Not just on defense, also on attack, but the majority of those kills were on defense playing as Oryx. So great operator, absolutely great operator. Looks like we've got some more action here. Let's pop this up. What does it say? What does it say? Glossy just built different. This is a new Glossy club. Man is 11-6 right now. He is going to be over the moon. At the moment, Glossy Club is like that clip of Canadian to Geo, where he goes, I'm the oldest guy in the game. I've got the worst gun in the game. How are you so bad? That is Glossy right now to his teammates, I'm telling you. All right. OG Toaster making the rotates. Pre-elo on match point here. They are already getting this main wall open. That's not going to get denied. Flanks is going to hold the angle here down to the rotate, or to the breach rather. And try to make sure no one pushes in. Joe has his cameras down there. Great little hole to open up. Not a lot of people look for holes in that wall at that point. So that is a great play there from him. Flanks just laying down here, waiting for someone to poke through that yellow door. OG Toaster watching the breach from afar. Client side debris is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt, but it is going to get cleared out of the way. Second panel is now getting opened. That is panel 1 and 2, or is it all 3? That is basically all 3 panels opened up. Complete access now. Drone is going to spot the evil eye, but that drone is going to get taken out as he spots it. Now, all the defenders are going to move out of the way as that fuse is going to drop his cluster charges into sight. No one is going to go down to fuse. I think we need a fuse buff at this point, because his utility is too easy to predict. I think, possibly. Kais takes down Liam with Sorksa down on the yellow stairs. I cannot see him getting revived unless Flanks is feeling very, very brave. Flanks is going to go for it, to be fair. Retro, though, down here waiting and baiting. Flanks takes down Jag. White Joe gets another pick of his own. And Flanks is going to go for that revive, but he is going to come off the revive as he thinks he hears something behind him. There we go. Sorksa is going to be brought back to life, and that is a 4v3. Retro takes down Flanks, though. Joe just holding back here, trying to find the right time. He opens up a hole in this wall. Knowing that the attackers are in sight, he opens that hole to give him a position. Toaster takes down Colin with his utility. Glossy has the diffuser, and he's sitting right here by this reinforcement. Oh, he takes down White Joe, leaving us in a 1v2. Glossy has diffuser. He has 45 seconds. Sorksa has health. OG Toaster has none because he is now dead. Glossy knows pretty much exactly where this last player is going to be. He's going to start the plant. Sorksa looks like he knows roughly where he is. Maybe he doesn't. Plant is successful. Keep watching that doorway, Sorksa. Glossy just waiting patiently. Sorksa knows the diffuser is not in sight with him. Oh. I can't watch. I can't watch. Is Glossy outside? No, he is here watching the doorway. Sorksa. Oh! And Glossy takes him down and wins the round, making it 7-1. No, sorry, 7-3. Sorry, I'm doing Mystic dirty there. 7-3 to free Elo. GG's. This is not what we expected. This is not what we expected. All right, now, we will be doing an interview. We are interviewing Mr. Glossy Club, it seems. Okay, that's good. He doesn't normally do interviews, so this is a rare treat for us all to have a chat with the man himself.